I'm Julia and I'm from Paignton. I've got 14-year-old identical twin boys, Cooper and Harrison. Harrison has cerebral palsy. He's a quadriplegic, which means he's in a wheelchair 24/7. He's registered blind and he has profound and multiple learning disabilities. So I'm a co-investigator in the Parent Carer Wellbeing Study, along with 3 other parents. I got involved with the Parent Carer Wellbeing Study because I've struggled. You know, I will admit that I've had some really, really tough times. And, you know, my son is 14 now. I look back to those early years when we were getting the diagnosis, when my life changed from a world where I went to work and I had a career and I had money and I had freedom, to suddenly battling with OTs and physios and special schools and children's services, and just understanding what life was going to be like as a special needs mum. I'd previously struggled with depression, and it's something that I have carried on battling with. And it's hard. It is hard to keep going every day, but we do for our children. We always put our children first. But actually this project, this piece of research, made me realise that I need to reflect on my feelings as that mum, as that parent carer. I'd really like it if a lot of parent carers would take part in this study. As parent carers, you know, we have amazing days with our children. They are the loves of our lives. But we do have to recognise that we have some really, really tough days. Life is hard, and sometimes it can feel just so difficult to keep fighting when you know that there's another battle tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Contributing to this study allows you to share those thoughts in a safe space.
The Parent Carer Wellbeing Study is a national study that will help us understand the needs and experiences of parent carers in England and develop better support for carers in crisis. Anyone who lives in England and is the primary provider of care for a child or children aged under 18 with a long-term illness or disability is welcome to take part. This includes parents, step-parents, de facto parents, foster parents, kinship carers and legal guardians. Taking part involves completing a short survey, either online or in a hard copy that we can post to you. The questions will help us understand how your caring role impacts your well-being, including your physical health, your mental health, and your relationship with family and friends. We'll also ask if you've ever harmed yourself or thought about suicide. This is because our previous research has shown that people caring for family members with dementia often think about suicide, and the international research suggests that people caring for family members with cancer and HIV have also felt this way, but no one's ever asked parent carers in the UK. It's important to note, though, that you don't need to have self-harmed or thought about suicide to take part, and all your survey responses will be anonymous. You can read all about the study, meet the rest of the team, and find a link to the survey on the project website.
You're not alone. There's so many of us out there feeling the same way. But if we can get everybody's feelings down on paper, if we can collectively see how parent carers out there are feeling, then we've got some really useful information that's really going to be helpful to ensure that the right services are there to help parent carers through their lives with their children.